Hi foodie friends, I'm Chef Jessica Ann with Savory Experiments, and today we are making a cherry poke cake. But before we get started, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment to all of our videos so you get them when they come out every Wednesday, fresh for you. Okay, we all know I am a lazy baker. I probably shouldn't even call myself chef when I make this cake. But I don't care who you are and how well you bake. It is delicious. It is perfect for a potluck. It is great for summer. It is great for winter. It is just yummy. It has several sections. It has a cake, the filling, and the frosting topping. But it comes together super easy, and it's great to get your kids involved. My kids love making it, but they're at school today. They'll love it when they get home. I'm gonna use a cake mix base. I like a white cake. If you wanna use a yellow cake for this, that's fine. It'll just be a little bit more buttery. Pour it right on into your bowl. Now, one of the funny things with boxed cake mix that most people don't realize is that you can change up the different types of things that you throw in there. You don't have to go by the box of just oil and eggs. I am using buttermilk. This is gonna give it a fun kind of tangy southern flavor to it. This is 1 cup of buttermilk going on in. It of course still needs a fat, so I've got a 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. Vegetable oil in these kind of cakes is actually way better than butter. It fluffs them up, keeps them nice and moist, if you will. Okay, 1 teaspoon of almond extract, which I love. I think almonds and almond extract are way underutilized, especially in baking. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. This is so much fun. It gives it a more complex flavor than just the vanilla and warm fuzzy feelings. That's all we're gonna call it. And 4 eggs. I'm going to very gently mix all this together. I probably should have used a larger bowl, but again, lazy baker. So I'm gonna do it small and sweet. Mix this until it's smooth. If you want to get out your hand mixer, go ahead. There's no need to get out the stand mixer, but it will get smooth sooner or later. I have a 9x13 pan that I've gone ahead and used cake release in, or spray pan. You could also use shortening if you're into that. Smells so good. I love the almond. Almonds and cherry are like a match made in flavor heaven. Okay. Spread this around. It'll seem thin, but you've got 4 eggs in there. It's going to bake up just fine and fluffy. And we want to make sure we have enough top here left in the dish to put our whipped topping on, our jello, our cherry filling, all of the things. Okay. Pop this into the oven, 350 for about 25 to 27 minutes. When the top is golden brown, take it on out. The next step in my lazy cherry poke cake is the gelatin layer. I have 1 cup of hot water. I put this in the microwave for about 90 seconds. And I have a little container of cherry gelatin. Put it right on in there. Whisk it. This brings back memories of childhood, the flavor of cherry jello. My mother and I used to make jello together a lot. We used to do like the jello jigglers with cookie cutters in a tray. Okay, this is a 1/2 cup of cold water. Blend it on in, make sure the gelatin is fully dissolved. Just for old time's sake. Okay, now the cake, it's baked. It is cooled, and I have a wooden skewer. I'm using the round end, and I am going to go around the entire cake and make nice little holes. The whole point of this cake is to have the gelatin seep into the holes of the cake and really absorb into the crumb. This is also a fun step to let your kids do. Give them each a skewer. Hopefully they don't just turn it into cake balls. That'd be bad. Okay, we've got all of our holes in the cake. This cake is not for dogs. It's not for dogs. Rosie thinks this cake is for dogs. Just pour the gelatin right on over. Makes a fun pink color. The gelatin will set when we chill the cake. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna set this aside while we make the frosting. I'll put it in the fridge to get the chilling process started while that happens. Okay, step 3 to our lazy, not so lazy cake is the frosting layer. This is a mix of whipped cream and marshmallow fluff, carrying through those same flavors of almond extract and vanilla. Okay, I'm gonna start with about 1/2 cup of marshmallow fluff here. If I can get it out of the bowl, got it in. Sticky, sticky stuff. Oh, so good. Oh, so good. Okay. 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup of powdered sugar, depending on how thick you want your frosting. Ooh, almost lost it there. 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract and 1/2 teaspoon of that almond extract that I love. In fact, we might put full one in there. Okay. And blend this up. Because fluff is so sticky, I'm gonna use my hand mixer to help me along. All those little bits. Okay. And next is an entire container, 8 ounces of whipped cream, or whipped topping, if you will. I think there's 2 types of people in the world, the type that like a buttercream and the type that like a whipped frosting on cakes. I actually am partial to buttercream unless it is this cake. And then I like the whipped topping. Okay, you'll know the frosting is done when it starts to get shiny, kind of like a meringue. Pop these off, set this aside, and grab the cake out of the fridge. Look at that pretty color. Oh, that's so much fun. This would be also fun for a birthday or a baby shower or something along those lines. Okay. Just throw it all on top there. Doesn't have to be perfect. We have another layer. This is so much better than just plain whipped cream too. More flavor, more substance. If a little bit pops up, gets stuck, don't worry about it, because again, we're going to grab the topping that goes on next. All the way to the edges. Leave this one for taste testing. It's good. Let me grab the last layer, our cherry pie filling. It's really our cherry pie topping. Okay, last layer, I promise, to our lazy cake. That's cherry pie filling. You can make this from scratch, but we're being lazy, so I got a jar, can, whatever it is. I kind of like to daub it around. If you want all cherries, get 2 cans of filling. Swirl it around. Rosie still wants cake. She's not getting any. It looks pretty. It smells good. I know it's going to taste good because now I've taste tested every layer. I keep telling you about how much I love my almonds, so I'm going to put a little bit of almond topping on there. You could also do candied almonds if you really wanted to. There you go. This is a Lazy Baker's Not So Lazy because it has 3-layer cake. Very delicious. Everybody's gonna ask you for the recipe and you're gonna tell them where to go. SavoryExperiments.com. From my kitchen to yours, have a lovely day.